Have you gone through those periods of time where you're just unhappy and sometimes you don't even know why? I want to talk today about one of the primary reasons that people are unhappy. Good morning and welcome to your morning cup of inspiration. Thanks for joining me. One thing in particular that typically brings us a sense of unhappiness, and that is comparison. Mark Twain says that comparison is the death of joy. Hey, if we look around, there's always going to be somebody smarter, somebody better looking, somebody with more hair. And that's why I hang around with Dan and Brian, if you'll notice. There's always somebody that's going to be just more talented. You can go on and on. If we sit and play the comparison game, it's easy to get down. It's easy to be unhappy and not content. Contentment is the key. And the Bible tells us to be content. That should be our prayer, to be content. Listen to this scripture in 1 Timothy 6:6-8. It says, "Yet true godliness is contentment." Or true godliness with contentment is itself great wealth. The Bible tells us if we're content, it's the same as having great wealth. After all, we brought nothing with us when we came into the world, and we can't take anything with us when we leave it. So if we have enough food and clothing, let us be content. Comparison kills contentment. You've heard it said how social media has literally depressed the current generation, and many of us, if we sit and we compare our lives, we know the backstories of our lives, and we're sitting there looking at social media trying to compare that with the highlight reels of other people's lives. It's not even a fair comparison. So if you're doing it, stop doing it. Listen to this last verse as I close, Galatians 6, 4th verse. It says, "Let everyone be sure that he's doing his very best, for then he'll have personal satisfaction of work well done and won't need to compare himself to someone else." I encourage you today, don't compare yourself to someone else. Acknowledge two things. One, my needs are being met. And two, you're doing the best you can. And leave the rest to God. Allow the joy and the happiness that He can bring you through contentment to your life today. I hope that helped you. God bless. Appreciate you joining me for that morning cup of inspiration. We'll see you next time.